This is great. Actually, we missed the first one because there are men like this that I've seen all my life. They've always given me the creeps, and I'm a man, by the way. The kind of guy that if you're a woman, have you been in social settings with the kind of guy who will hug you and hold you a little too tight and pull you towards him? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I know women over the years, there are kind of creepy guys who are always like goofballs, who don't really have, luck with women, who when they hug a woman, they either hug them too tightly or they pull them against them too tightly and don't let them go in order to feel their bosoms against their chest, to be very polite about it. Listen to clip 2.
I knocked on the door. Al Gore opened the door, and I introduced myself, saying, "Hello, I'm your massage therapist. How shall I call you?" He answered, "Call me Al," with a big smile as he stretched out his arms to wrap me into an embrace as a greeting in the inner entryway of the room as I stepped inside. He was wearing a long-sleeve dress shirt. It was a medium bright blue, I think, open at the collar, and dark pants, which were slacks, I think. The hug went on a bit long, and I was taken just a bit aback by it. If it weren't Al Gore, I would have seriously been questioning the situation right there, because a hug from an unknown male client before the session is a bit odd and unprofessional by typical LMT business standards.
Did LMT? What's LMT? Does anyone know what LMT means? Licensed massage, only in America, LMT. All right. Finally, we have the story of the exact muscle groups that he wanted worked on: the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, and the adductors. Listen to clip 3.
He described a grueling travel schedule over the previous week or two, mostly by air, and he said he needed his gluteus, hamstring, quadriceps, and adductors worked on, as well as his abdominal area besides his back and whole body. I inquired if this was due to the long flight hours, and he said yes. I mentally noted that a request for adductor work is a bit unusual. In the massage world, sometimes it is said to possibly, but rarely, be that it's a precursor to inappropriate behavior by male client.
I never even knew where the adductors were. I remember when I was working out as a kid, I started out in the American Health Studios on Jamaica Avenue when I was 16, pushing, weights. I was a weightlifter as a kid. Yeah, I was a small kid, but I built myself up pretty good after high school. I go every day. I never even knew of the adductors. I didn't know where they were. I heard of the glutes and the lats, of course, the other standard muscles. We all worked on them, but I never heard of the adductors. That had we only known of adductors, we could have tried it on Friday night on our dates. You know what I'm saying? We could have said, "Touch me in my adductor." Where is the adductor? I didn't even. There must be what? It runs down the lower abs or something. The inside of the thigh. That's adductor work. All right, whatever. To each his own. If it floats your boat and all that, I guess Al Gore gets off on having his adductors touched. What does anyone find this naive in a way? The point of all of this kidding is this. What crime did he really commit? None. I mean, what's the big deal? Anyone who would be a masseuse is going to have a guy who occasionally wants what they politely call in Asia as a one-pointer, okay? There's nothing unusual about it. Secondly, if you're going to go into massage work, you're going to get the middle-aged man from time to time who hopes that you're going to give him what so what's the big deal? What did he really do here? I mean, I think that this is a scandal that's not a scandal, but it's a pleasant release, given that Obama is taking over America's a culture, borders, language, and culture on a daily basis. I don't know whether she has a case against him, frankly. Where is the crime here? Does anyone know where there's the crime? He didn't actually do anything that I know of. He only asked for it.
Savage.